Genetics have been a hot topic across the country recently, and Rutherford County is no different as a new molecular lab with prestigious connections opens in Spindale. Also, have you ever wondered how a radio DJ works their magic on the airwaves? It's cutting-edge science, the stress of public performance, and more, here on this month's edition of Campus Connection. A new high-tech lab has opened its doors in Spindale. Cohesion Phenomics is one of the few laboratories in the region certified to run genetic testing for diseases that you may inherit. However, if you're seeking for that one-on-one touch, you might be surprised here. Physicians only order the test. The lab, located on 230 Spindale Street, is hoping to foster a growth of scientific interest within the area. Cohesion Phenomics is looking to expand sometime in the near future, creating job opportunities to those with the right qualifications. Enjoy staying up late and listening to the radio? Well, the DJ that is on the air could be a student here at ICC.
ARC Overnight, which stands for the Alternative Radio Coalition, is a program that has been a part of WNCW for over 20 years and has worked hand in hand with the broadcasting curriculum at Isothermal. The program was originally started by a group of volunteers from Charlotte back in the 90s.
I think the really cool thing about ARC Overnight is the fact that our broadcasting students have an opportunity to get involved with production of the programming, and rather than simply play radio in a sandbox, students are actually getting real on-air exposure.
I had been a listener of WNCW for quite a while and had the opportunity to do the volunteer DJing for ARC Overnight back in 2006. And the more I went through the process of doing those shows, I decided that broadcasting would be something I would be interested in getting involved on a professional level. And the best thing that I can say that it's given me as far as ARC Overnight is that you have so much time to actually go through the library of music. You can get past the things that maybe you already enjoy and start discovering artists that you would have never heard before were it not for this show and this program.
ARC Overnight programming done by students are aired from 12 to 4 on Sunday nights. This is Stephen Hampton, Campus Connection.
The end of the semester is quickly approaching. For all the important dates, here's Charles Harrison, who's looking forward to our Christmas break.
That's right, Megan. Winter break is just around the corner. The last day of class is Friday, December the 13th. Grades will be available through Patriot Report Tuesday, December 17th. The college officially closes for winter break December the 23rd. Any transcript requests submitted earlier to be held until fall grades are processed and will be mailed Wednesday, December the 18th. No pickups. You can print an unofficial copy from Patriot Report. Students who want hand-carried transcripts can start requesting by Tuesday, January the 7th. For graduating students who ordered their diplomas through the bookstore by Tuesday, November 26th, diplomas will be available for pickup in student services starting January the 2nd. Diplomas not picked up by January 8th will be mailed to you. Last chance registration is from January the 3rd through the 6th, and the spring semester starts on January the 7th. And that's all for fall semester 2013. Have a great winter break. Reporting for Campus Connection, I'm Charles Harrison.
Presidential ping pong, anyone? Well, that's exactly what went on this week when the president of Isothermal Community College challenged students to a game. Competition was strong, and after winning 3 games in a row against some pretty fierce competitors, the president lost his first game. When all was said and done, the final count, President Walter Dalton was victorious over 7 students. However, 2 students claimed victory on the court. The holidays are a time for joy for many of us, but sadly, that's not always true. Find out what local organizations are helping the less fortunate in our community. Also, after the break, we will see what some of the students here on campus are doing during their Christmas break. We will be back after this.
Welcome to the Foundation. You may think I'm talking about this building, but I'm talking about this entire college, because Isothermal Community College is a foundation. It's a foundation for welders, a foundation for hairstylists, a foundation for law enforcement, and it's a foundation for broadcasters. ICC is a foundation for the community to build their lives upon. So thank you for supporting our foundation.
Coming soon to the Foundation Performing Arts Center is an event you'll not likely want to miss. Hotel California, an Eagles tribute band, will perform.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
You'll enjoy the band's greatest hits, like Life in the Fast Lane, Take It Easy, Desperado, and Lion Eyes. Don't miss Hotel California at the Foundation, January the 25th.
Music, according to the philosopher Plato, gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life, and to everything. And these words could well be the motto of Wild Roots Fine Arts Center in Forest City. We spoke with Eben Mann, founder and instructor, about the ways in which Wild Roots is looking to expand your creative horizons.
Wild Roots Fine Arts Center here in Rutherford County is geared toward foundational teaching of music and art for the community of Rutherford County and beyond. And we offer classical training on just about every instrument. And our mission is to form, out of those students that we have, different groups, performing groups that can go out in the community and play for different events and just be a part of our community and an extension of what our humanity here on earth as far as being creative.
My name is Jan Doherty, and I'm a lifelong professional symphony player. I teach violin and viola at Wild Roots, and I'm the Suzuki teacher. I had a music store of my own in Saluda since 1997 and have a teaching studio up there. And then when Eben opened up this facility, he asked me if I'd be interested in teaching, and I was interested in bringing this service to the community down here as well. One of the things that's, I think, most important about learning to play an instrument is that people who do that learn that if you work hard at something, you can actually make something that's beyond your reach accessible and doable. And a lot of people in our culture today, I think, have a sort of misplaced hero worship for people who are accomplished and assume for some reason that if they decided to do that, they simply could do it. They could wake up one morning and be able to do it. And when they find that they can't, they tend to quit. And the kids who have worked through the process of learning to play a musical instrument, or to do a sport even, realize the value of work and consistency, and they feel empowered to do almost anything because they know that they can.
Wild Roots is bringing wonderful things to Rutherford County. It is amazing. This summer they had a whole list of things that they were offering, from pottery and music to art classes. It is amazing. This is exactly what Rutherford County needs in our cultural aspect here. AJ is getting a great deal out of playing the violin. He has learned to read music and to appreciate the different sounds of the violin. So I hope he learns some self-confidence in learning to play the violin, and I also hope he learns to just play beautifully.
We offer a wide range of instruments offerings for our lessons. We've got mainly classical-oriented instruments, which would include violin, viola, cello, double bass, all the woodwinds. So we have flute, clarinet, oboe, bassoon, saxophone, and bagpipe. And we have also classical guitar, piano, voice. Wild Roots, our location here is open from Monday through Thursday from about 4 o'clock to 8 every day. And if you'd like to come in and just visit us and ask us questions about lessons or anything that we have coming up as far as classes, if you want to talk to one of our teachers, we could work that out and maybe have an interview or even trial lessons.
For more information on all that Wild Roots has to offer, call 828-289-5880 or email them at info@wildrootsfinearts.org. Have you ever wondered what teachers do after their long days at work are finally over? Maybe your math class professor can play a guitar, or maybe your history teacher knows how to dance. Wednesday, December the 4th, Isothermal held its second faculty student talent show. Here's a look at what you missed.
Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. All powerful, untamable, awestruck we fall to our knees as we humbly proclaim, You are amazing, God.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. I fill up my shotgun with rock salt and nails. I fill up my shotgun with rock salt and nails. You can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
With finals right around the corner, that can only mean one thing: Christmas vacation. I know I am more than ready to spend time with my family. As the semester comes to a close, we ask students what they have planned for the holiday break.
Hopefully I'll be spending a lot of time with my family, maybe doing a little bit of volunteering and spreading a lot of Christmas cheer.
I'll probably have lots of work to do on my house, and hopefully I do ceramic tile work, so hopefully I find a job or two to do during the break so I have some money coming in the next school year.
My plans for Christmas break is probably going to eat a lot of food and probably just chill with my family.
Well, I'm considering going up to New York and New Jersey, Rhode Island to see family and friends. I'm from that area.
Well, I think the first thing I'll do is take a big long rest from this last semester, and then I'll probably start studying for my next semester, and hopefully I can get that done, and I'll probably end up picking in different places. And not much, I got a boring life.
As the Christmas holiday approaches, that also means colder weather is in our future. Yoke Fellow Service Center in Spindale helps thousands of families every year with basic needs. Through October of this year, almost 4,000 families received help with everything from utility bills to assistance with medicine and transportation. If you would like to find out more about the services they provide or how you can make a difference for someone less fortunate this holiday season, visit them on Facebook. Or you can mail a donation to Yoke Fellow Service Center, Post Office Box 351, Spindale, 28160. The holidays can be a hard time for some of us. To help the less fortunate, the Grace of God Rescue Mission provides food and other services for anyone in need.
We just got through with a big Thanksgiving meal. We had a lot of volunteers in here, gave away a lot of coats to people that needed it in this weather. Christmas Eve day, starting at 11 o'clock, we'll be having a traditional ham meal. We'll be giving out fruit baskets and probably flashlights and gloves and scarves and hats and maybe umbrellas. We're also selling Christmas trees this year. We've got a very good selection of Fraser firs from $15 and up. And one other thing, we do serve an evening meal here 7 nights a week from 4:30 to 5:30 to anybody that needs a meal. We're averaging maybe 130 meals a night. It gets upwards of 200 meals towards the end of the month when people's money runs out.
To help Grace of God, you can give donations on their website at www.thegraceofgodrescuemission.com. They also accept on-site donations of food and money at their building on West Main Street in Forest City.
Facebook asked us
When you hear the name isothermal, many people automatically think of the weather. Well, now, more than ever, that might be the case since plans for a weather station on campus are now in the works.
Apply for this grant, and the funds that we'll receive from Facebook, along with the funds that NOAA will kick in, will fund the construction of a weather station. And this weather station will collect information, wind speeds, temperatures, atmospheric pressures, those kind of things.
What will this grant allow our college to do?
The state climate office has developed something called NC EcoNet, and it's a database system. And their goal is to have one weather station in each county in North Carolina.
And that wraps it up for the last episode of Campus Connection for the semester. We leave you with some video of the Daniel Road Trails shot by Monty James. We'll see you next year.